Hey man, what going on, man? Culture on the Couch, episode 2, out now, streaming on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We coming close to start live streaming, but we're gonna let that be on another subject. It's your host Alex, and I got my co-host, my cousin D Lee in the building with me, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Ski. We've been hearing all y'all comments, all everything that you had to say about episode 1. We got even more topics for y'all, and we're just gonna jump straight into it, man. Cause I don't know.
First off, how you day was, man. First off, yeah, how you day was.
I was off today. You can't get no better than that,
Man,
boy.
everybody can't be so lucky, man. Everybody can't be so lucky.
Hey, but get what? I'm getting that paper,
For sure.
that paper for sure,
For sure. For sure.
man. Cause you know, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about the other day, man. Really, just how weak the dating pool is now. You know what I'm
Trash.
saying?
It's trash.
Super trash. I mean,
Super trash.
I ain't gonna speak on me. You know what I'm saying? But how you feel? How you feel on the subject of financial responsibility when you first start dating? When you first start dating in a relationship?
When you first start dating, I feel like it shouldn't be too much responsibility on your partner, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just me. The whole purpose of the whole dating thing is to, you know what I'm saying, get to know each other, to figure out if there's, you know what I'm saying, type of responsibility you want to take on, I want to
Yeah,
say.
yeah. And what about on you know what I'm saying, the conversation that be going around all day, every day now? The 50-50 rule. The 50-50.
I feel like the 50-50 rule really only looked at one type of way. They only looking at it from the money aspect type of
Money
way.
aspect at
And
all
and
time.
50-50 goes so many different types of ways, man. I really wish people would, you know what I'm saying, take the time to learn some outside of financial wise or money wise.
Mm-hmm. Man, because it's like you said, man, financial 50-50 is just the main thing they looked at. They're not looking at the times you gotta take care of them in a mental capacity. You know what I'm saying?
Like you could be old now, but what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It's life. It real life stuff happen.
If a man is always doing 100 to 0 on, I would say, so speaking on the financial aspect, if a man is always doing 100 to 0,
Again, my bad. Not to cut y'all, but again, we're talking about when you first meet a person.
yeah,
When you
yeah,
first
yeah, yeah,
meet them.
yeah, yeah,
When you first
yeah.
meet them.
Along the lines when y'all get married and everything, the man is definitely the provider. Definitely gonna
Right,
be taking the
right,
bulk of
right.
bulk of everything.
And I feel like that's what they trying to skip that part. Like they missing that
Yeah,
part. They just want to. You just want to meet a random dude that want to try to get. You just want him to immediately start taking care of you, provide for everything that you got going on. It's crazy.
what's your cash app? What's your cash app? What's your Venmo? What's your Apple
Yeah,
Pay?
all right.
These do be tricking off,
Yeah,
boy.
all
Be
right.
tricking. Hey, I'm gonna leave them to it. Leave them to it. First of all, I'm in a relationship. I'm happy in my relationship. Second of all, if I wasn't in a relationship, I still wouldn't be giving nobody no money.
Yeah, shout out to production because he was smooth on that. Shout out to
You know what I'm saying?
production. Shout out to
Got
production for that one because that was smooth, that boy. That was smooth. So yeah, shout out to production.
Hey man, but just back on the fact, man. Get to know that person. That's what you do when you first start dating. When you first start talking to somebody, like, because the dating process start with the talking. Start with the meet and greet. You want to know who that person is, what their interests are. You know what I'm saying? Are they compatible? You compatible? You know what I'm saying? And just bringing up financial on the first conversation. No, okay, kind of, it's gonna give gold digger.
Yeah,
It's gonna give the gold digger. It's sad to say.
it's gonna give. You're not looking for a partner. You looking for a bank, somebody to take care of you, man. Somebody to just pay your way through life, and you don't even care about that person.
Yeah,
Like they ain't got to live over there.
yeah.
They ain't got their own stuff going on. So
And guys, be wary. You know what I'm saying? Don't get in there strutting. Do not get in there strutting and stunting, trying to act like you got it.
be yourself,
Boy,
man.
oh my
Be
God. Boy,
yourself.
you gonna get hurt more boy, you gonna get hurt out here, boy. Do not sit there and talk about how you gonna do this, and that, and cannot amount to any of those things. You don't make promises off bat. The main thing you can make the promise of is you gonna be a good person. You know what I'm saying? you gonna provide in a man's role. You gonna provide emotional support. You're gonna provide mental support. You're gonna uplift your partner, your female partner. You know what I'm saying? Just be genuine. Don't try to fake it out.
Start off small, man. I'm gonna give y'all a little game that I how I proceed with mine. Start out with a little date. If we can make it past a little date, you know what I'm saying. I gas up, clean your car, oil change, and you know what I'm saying. You got kids or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I take it to the grocery store, you fill up the grocery cart. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. Just little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying. Just to show that
Yeah.
this the type of
This is the type of man you is.
yeah.
This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a helpmate, you're gonna get a mechanic, you're gonna get a builder out there, man. What bought the builder out there. Shout out Ninja. Shout out Ninja Junior, man. I'm drunk. Just a little bit. This gonna get snipped out anyway, so I ain't worried about it.
Definitely ain't snipping that. Snipping that.
Hey, but for real though, on a serious note, be genuine. Don't be somebody that you're not. You know what I'm saying? Cuz how you feeling on the aspect of background when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to another person? What kind of background are you looking for in that dating era? You want somebody that's, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna be loving to you. They got a good family relationship with mom and pops and everything. What you looking for?
I'm looking for. Well, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna say this. Uh, when it comes to that, of course, I want to see hopefully your mom married or been married, grandma, somebody in your family. Or you got people in your family that's married. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
just a good sign when you first meet somebody, or like when you know what I'm saying, when y'all get to that level or whatever.
Yeah.
So I kind of look for that. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if you don't come from that, that's okay too. Just if you're willing to, you know what I'm saying, kind of work on yourself or like change, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. So I do look into that a good little bit though. I do.
I feel like a good age to start maturing and start changing your mindset and everything towards life, towards relationship, towards anything in general is probably about, let's say about 25. I give about 25. That's when your mentality should start changing from that younger status to
Yeah,
that
oh my
older
bad,
status.
my bad. 'Cause that chick hit my bad. Direct deposit. Yeah, somebody chick just hit.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Yes,
Beat
sir.
deposit, beat deposit, man.
Deposit. Don't stop playing with these folks. Chick ain't talking about nothing but yeah, man.
Hey, man, but just all in all, for real, the things that I was looking for was, you know, they like to downplay this a lot these days, but somebody that was like kind of like my mom. You know what I'm saying? I saw her as a nurturing person. I saw her as a, you know what I'm saying, a loving person, and that's what I want to see in my woman. That's what it is. That is what I see in my woman. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
Yeah, yeah.
Productions.
Claude, Claude.
You say Clark that
Hey,
T.
for real.
Somebody shout out to Productions, man. Shout out to
Hey,
Productions.
you gotta have some type of roadmap to look. You know what I'm saying, to guide you
For
to the direction of what you want.
for
You
sure, for
know?
sure. Not just for women, men too. You know what I'm saying. It is important that a man sees the proper way to treat and you know what I'm saying, take care of his woman. You know what I'm saying. I feel like if you got a good woman, or you know what I'm saying, you got a woman in general or whatever, if she good to you, you gonna want to be good to her anyway.
Yeah,
I don't understand why most females think that it just one way. It goes both ways. You know what I'm saying. You treat him well, he gonna want to treat you well too.
for sure. Now there are an exception of guys out there.
It is just like it is with females
It's
too.
just like it's a both
It's
side
a both
thing.
side thing
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
not just focusing on the woman's side. We're definitely going for the man's side as well, because growing up, you may not have seen your dad loving your mom, or your dad may not have been there in the first place. You saw your mom struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's real. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You don't know. You don't have the blueprint right now. So you experiencing that at that age, what you think you gonna be like when you get in that relationship and she's treating you that person is treating you well, and all you know is anger, negativity, and abandonment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why it's very important, you know what I'm saying, just to stay in a two parent household. I feel like that's definitely something on the checklist. Even if not, there's definitely women out there. There's definitely guys out there that are still brought up in a good manner.
Sure.
I didn't have my stepfather, but he's my father. You know what I'm saying? Until I was like 11 and 12. Other than that, I was using.
We were that young.
What?
We were that young.
Young, young. But I remember
Jeez.
them. But I remember them days. But hey, I started getting in trouble in middle school. I remember them days. But I transferred from Radio Middle over there to Mary Acre. Boy, whole life changed, flipped upside down. Hey, boy, I went to radio in 6th grade. Next thing you know, 7th grade, I was there for maybe like 2 weeks. They was like,
We was 11, 12.
11, 12. I swear to God. I was in 7th grade. I was in like 6th grade. Beginning of 6th grade when yeah, yeah, when Pop started talking more, yeah.
That's crazy. Not to jump off subject, but
Yeah.
niggas old.
Nigga,
Niggas old. Like old.
we done known each other about down to 2 decades.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. You know
Yeah.
what I say? Like, blood don't make family, you know what I'm saying? But we might well be blood out there thing. For
Yeah.
real.
Sure.
But J hopping back on subject, man. I think a person's culture that they're around, you know what I'm saying? Hey, keyword, you know what I'm saying? Coach on the couch. But a person's culture, their background and everything is gonna dictate how they treat the person that they be around.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was raised around a loving family, so I didn't really have that problem. You know, coming up and then knowing how to treat a woman. Now I definitely went through my young stage where I was, you know what I'm saying, I was through my fuckboy era. Through my fuckboy era. It is what it is. That's just that young mentality.
Yeah.
But just growing up, it changed.
It's part of it. It's part of it.
Yeah, definitely part of it, man.
Again, I think your job will come with, you know what I'm saying, your own personal growth. Do you want to continue to do the same thing? Do you?
It got a lot of influence on the newer generations and sometimes even our generation. I be seeing a lot of old heads.
These niggas is 30 plus talking about a young boy is.
I got ops. You got what? You got what? You got what, bro? You got a baby on the way. That's what you got. Got a baby on the way. Stop talking about ops. You ain't got no ops, man. Ain't nobody your op. The only reason you getting into some beef right now is off of some immature ass shit. Stop playing.
That's just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
For you to be again, bro, we 30 or like you almost 30, bro. Like
don't get me wrong.
The only thing you should be beefing with is Father Time, nigga. Like arthritis and shit, nigga. Like
hey, when you hit 30, bro, you gotta stretch before you do everything, bro. Before you start going up some stairs, you might want to hit a little 1-2 but you get up the stairs because your knees gonna start crackling and popping out of it. For real, boy. But I definitely agree with that. Like, this music really got a lot of influence on the generation these days. And I'm not talking. I'm really just primarily speaking on ours. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like listening to it in the gym and get me hype and everything, but it's not gonna be my lifestyle.
right.
Like that ain't for me. That for the young guy. That for when I was young. You know what I'm saying?
Even when I was young, like, music wasn't about to affect me that much. Like,
Yeah.
That had me go out here trying to actually do.
Trying to off somebody, bro. What? What be trying to off each other for senseless reasons, bro? Because some dude may have, you know what I'm saying, looked at you a certain way, or
well, I'm not to cut you off, but I'm gonna kind of take that back because them DJ used to play that Nook if you bug miss and that walk around the club, and that did used to definitely start some fights back when we was going to the parties.
Boy, yeah, yo. That what Lil Jon said. Yeah, yo. What? Even Flocka, you know what I mean? You heard that Brit Squad, you heard the news. You finna jump off that bit. Hey, OG Chief Keef cut. What you said the other day, you can't understand what he was
I
saying,
couldn't.
but as soon as you
I
said,
still can't. I still
hey, as soon as you said that 300, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a vibe. But music definitely play a characteristic and just a lot of play on it on our like how we come up and how things are these days because it's a real pastime. Like having music, and I feel like in my life is essential.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? It just makes life better.
I'm
I
a
just learned
I'm
that.
a I'm a oldie goldie man.
Yeah.
I ain't really with all that hippity hoppity mess as the
Yeah, the hippity hoppity. Boy, you sound just like
as
your
you
granddaddy,
feel me,
boy.
as
You
the
sound just
older
like your
folk would say, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really. It's cool every now and then, but man, I like that slow stuff, man. You know,
granddaddy.
stuff that got meaning to. You know, back when they used to ooh yeah, you
Yeah.
feel me? And so you know what I'm saying, man. So I like it like that, bro.
Yeah, but it's definitely a vibe, man. You don't want no bass beating in your ears all the time and everything, and you don't want to just hear everybody talking about killing, stealing, drug dealing. You know what I'm saying?
Again, when we were younger, we kind of
Yeah, it was a vibe. It was a
yeah.
vibe. But now, but even back then, like just growing up around the family and everything, being at the family functions and everything. Soon as you hear, you know what I'm saying, you got Luther Vandross going off and boy, you in the sweats hotel head ass. Like what going on, bro? Really, but for real though, back then that was a vibe. It's still a vibe these days, but it
It's
just hit
definitely a
different when
vibe.
you were younger.
It's definitely a
You know what I mean? But matter of fact, speaking on family gathering, boy, I can't wait till the next holiday where they cook. Boy, I need me a plate.
vibe. Yeah, that is gonna be a treat,
That
man.
is gonna be,
Georgia food definitely a little different from Florida food.
yeah.
You
You
know what
gonna
I'm
get,
saying? Just a little different.
yeah.
Just a little.
You had Gator yet?
I
You had
have
no Gator?
not. I have not. I do want to try it though. What's it's. I think I had crocodile before.
I can,
I don't know. I don't know.
yeah. Hey,
Right.
same thing. It like tough chicken. That's what I feel like. It just like tough chicken. Yeah, shark. So you need to try some shark while you're down
I
here.
ain't a Florida boy or a Floridian yet. 'Cause you know what I'm saying? I'm a shrimp and corn type of nigga
Shrimp
right
and
now. Shrimp and corn type of nigga. Don't give me no
man,
eggs. I don't
you
know.
want no
So,
taters in that, man? No, you want no eggs in there in the sauce? Damn, cuz.
used to
Damn,
scar
cuz.
me from the eggs, man. Easter. Used to scar me. I don't even.
Hey, every time when you were young, when you were real young, you thought the different colors had different taste to them. Nah, it's just same thing. Put some salt and some pepper on it, you'll be alright. That's how it used to be though, man. But yeah, going back to it, man. I just feel like music is definitely a big part of it. You know what? One genre I can never really get into country. It just never been for me. I done
Yeah.
heard some square dance on like 2 3 square dance songs,
I
but
folks
overall,
with the country music, man. Don't folks tell some of them country folks tell some of the best stories, man. Don't folks tell some of the best stories, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I'm big on music. I ain't gonna lie to you.
for sure.
I listen. I'm in the air kind. It could just be a motherfucker playing the saxophone in the background or
Oh
whatever.
yeah,
Like
that
I'm
definitely
into
vibe.
all type of music. So
That definitely vibe. That's just the one genre. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're gonna get
I'm
into
I'm
it,
gonna put you on some country song,
yeah.
cause like I'm gonna put you on.
Cause that shit buns. I'm gonna turn it off. I'm gonna turn that shit off. I don't know, man.
Let me
But
see.
hey, we gonna get into it because I'm the type that listen to that screamo metal stuff, man. So
Nah,
I
that
can't.
shit. Keep that shit. I kick a
hey,
motherfucker radio. Oh, you get to playing
hey,
that shit. No, I don't
hey,
want to hear all that. You ain't even talking about that. Motherfucker just scream.
hey. They do be talking about songs just like them country folk be. So they just vocalize it better, man. But I really listen to it. To be honest, I don't really listen to it for the screaming part and everything else like that. It's really the background music, the drums, the bass, the guitar, the orchestration, and everything. That's what I really fuck with more than
Is
anything.
orchestration in that?
For sure, for sure,
That's
for
crazy.
sure. I'm telling you that.
All I hear
Listen.
is. That's all I be hearing. Like what?
Yeah, yeah, hey, and they get my blood pumping, and I be moving them weights in the gym with it, like for real. To be honest, I think it all veered from Randy. because Randy started on it, and then when I was younger, I was just picking up on everything he was doing. He started drawing, I started drawing. He started writing cursive.
Do he still draw?
He still in a building sense, I would say.
The
I guess.
motherfucker could
Yeah,
draw.
he could draw,
The
man.
motherfucker could
Winning
draw.
winning awards and everything, going and winning awards at the Perry Fair and everything, State Fair and stuff. Yeah, he was definitely about it. You know what I'm saying? But he was definitely a big role model growing up. You know what I'm saying? I picked up the violin because of him. He started playing the violin. I was like, well, I might as well start playing the violin and everything.
Like rock music, metal.
What violin?
No hard metal music
Oh
off
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
top.
yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. I'm telling you, the man put me onto a lot of stuff, and then I just went from there and started forging my own path.
And again, y'all, this is culture on the couch. Man.
Yeah,
Culture on
yeah.
the couch.
You ain't got to be just about no typical, stereotypical stuff. You know what I'm saying? Culture is whatever that you make it, what you bring into the atmosphere.
We want to thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Episode 2, Culture on the Couch. It's your boy D, my cousin Alex, and we're gonna catch y'all again on the next one.
You ready for episode 3 next week? Y'all tune in, man.